barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. Um, Click the link. We're in Atlanta tonight. I got to post that shit. Damn. Atlanta, Nine Wives is in Atlanta tonight. Feel free to go check it out. It's East Point AMC is where it's at. You guys, this has been like a passive conversation in a chat. I've been watching my chat this week, and I've seen people talk about it in other conversations. Is this Shawn Porter's last stand? Is he general custard? You know what I mean? Whew. I think this may be the last time fans will believe Shawn Porter has a chance to win. That pipe down shit go hella hard. It's okay. Want to see the old school? Hey Kyle, if you watch this video, you pipe down. Pipe down. Man, I gotta learn the words of that song. That's my favorite song on the album right now. Dad and Poppy's Home. I think I gotta mute it, right? Let's mute it. All right, I'm back. I had to mute it so the video don't get demonetized. So I don't get my $3. Frugal Fred and alert. I think that this might be the last time that fans take him seriously in chance of winning. How many camps can he go through? Now, I will say this. I've been in this camp, and I will say from a physical standpoint, they work exceptionally hard. They do everything great physically. Now, me on the outside looking in, I wouldn't say that they overtrain. I would say that the training has, in a way, kind of because the last couple of times he's had challenges, he's been challenged making weight. Has taken away. He has, I don't know if it's atrophy, but his power has decreased, and only use proof of concept is the Formella fight. And I just saw the highlights of it, but a guy like that shouldn't go 12 rounds. That's there to get knocked out, you know. I would say that he's getting older, and he's compressing himself to make 147, and because he's compressing himself to make 147, because he was a bigger man his whole life, it may be costing him, but because he and I are the same height, it's going to be hard to compete really, 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 really at 154 until these 147s move up, and those 140 and those 54s move up to 60. But then you're going to have to deal with guys like Lubin if he can make weight. I think, it's going to be hard. So I think that he could be one of them guys that can shock people at 154. Like he may be able to shock a kid like that Mexican 6'7" guy. You know what I mean? They may ask him to move up to fight a 154 guy, but I think at 147, this may be his last hurrah in terms of expectations to win. I heard him on Blue Blood's show, and he said he wants no parts of Jaron Ennis. So that is a symptom of fear, because when a fighter says, "Oh no, I don't want no parts of him. He's too young." No. So he wouldn't sign up to fight Jaron Ennis, not unless it's for a lifetime bag, right? But I think this is a great fight for boxing. I think it's a great fight for boxing. I genuinely believe that wholeheartedly. I'm just not paying for it. I stand by people disrespect you one time, you don't go back. You know, the 2021 version of Christianity got people believing that you got to go back and shake hands and be best friends with people who were your enemy yesterday. I don't stand by that. Man, you disrespect me once, we done. And uh, it's not personal. I just move on and move forward and, keep my life at a high octane. But I think getting back to this fight, I think this is an extraordinary fight. I will be watching. I'm not paying for it. I think November is a really good month for boxing. But the second half of November, no one's gonna pay for it. No one's gonna pay for that Stevie Fulton, Brandon Figueroa fight. It's gonna be in Vegas. Um, no one's gonna pay for the Shawn Porter fight. They got to put 12,000 people in that arena. I don't know how you get 12,000 people in that arena when Mexicans aren't invited. And I don't say that meaning like Mexicans are the cash cow. I mean like black fans don't really support either of these guys. They like them from a fan's perspective, but I don't see online Shawn Porter movement. I don't see online a Terrence Crawford movement. I don't see when bad things happen to Terrence Crawford, thousands of people sticking up for him. I do see that for Tank Davis. I do see that for Earl Spence. I do see that for Deontay Wilder. But I don't see it for those two combined. I don't think they equal the cachet of those three guys. So it's going to be a challenge. And we'll see how they promote it. Honestly, you want to know what the funniest shit ever is? I am the biggest non-fighting promotion for this fight. Imagine if Bob Arum said, I'm going to give you $50,000 to help me promote this fight. Or whatever we negotiate. Imagine I have to interview Andre Ward, Terrence Crawford, Shawn Porter. My interviews would do more for that fight than anything else. I'm not doing that interviews unless I get paid for it. I'm being honest. Unless you got to pay me a bag. You know what I mean? Then it becomes a business deal. But you ain't coming on Barbershop Conversations for free, and y'all get the thousands of pay-per-view buys. Nah. Fred's smarter than that, dog. Fred's smarter than that. Nah. You go to Fight Hype and do those ABC interviews. You go to Andre Ward and do those bland one-on-ones, and you know what I mean? Y'all have fun with that shit. But I know the sauce I got, and I know my value. So if y'all want to sell y'all value short, y'all go right ahead. Fred ain't doing it. You know what I mean? Bob Arum gonna have to cut that check. But I will say this is a great fight that I'm not buying. And I will say this, until boxing gets consistent and respecting the fans, don't buy shit. If you want to support your fighters, buy their merchandise. 100% of your income goes, 100% of your purchase dollars goes to the fighters' purse and fighters, and I think that's how you support them. So I will be rocking a brand new Deontay Wilder sweater for the fight. I will be, these fights on pay-per-view, but fans are going to be in denial and say, I'm just going to support this one because it's good boxing. And then December complain. And then January complain. And then February complain. March, April, May complain. And then when June come around, oh, it's okay now. I don't work that way. But anyways, man, it's a good fight. I think that I don't think fans should pay for it. I really don't think fans should pay for it because boxing is a piece of crap. Boxing has disrespected the fans for so long. The WBA and the WBC has disrespected the fans in the last 45 days. And now boxing wants us. These two, you know who was behind that? Top Rank and not the WBC. WBC, yes. Top Rank and PBC were behind what went on in August and first half of September. And they want us to just forgive them? It's up to y'all. It's up to y'all. Like I said, you disrespect me once, it's a wrap. I don't do that. And that's why they call great businessmen shrewd. Because you can't disrespect a businessman and then get an invite to his annual Christmas party. Where they do that at? Man, the world is so warped. Man, you got gangbangers gangbangers doing YouTube videos. Come on, man. Just be a man at the end of the day. Just be a man and stand on principle. You know what I mean? The truth stands alone, so people going to hate you regardless. Man, listen, people are going to hate you regardless. You're always going to have a contention that don't respect your liking. Look, this is a man that's never really reached out for help from I'm talking about help. Like, can you please help me? From nobody online. Nobody online. Like in a money type of thing. I've never done it. You know, friends support friends, but outside of that, no. So nobody in boxing can say I did this for Fred and he owed me this. Can't say that. You can't say that. So, but anyways, at the end of the day, fans, we got to stand united, dog. This fight shouldn't be on pay-per-view. This fight should be on ESPN. And if we don't pre-buy this fight, guess what they'll do? They'll put it on ESPN. Remember when the fans revolted against the New York Giants versus the New England Patriots? Because it wasn't on TV that Saturday night? You know what the NFL TV did? They put it on Channel 4. And guess what the fans got to watch? The fans got to watch the New England Patriots defeat the Giants. And then in the Super Bowl, we defeat the New England Patriots. How about that? So anyways, man, stand your ground. This is not a pay-per-view fight. I repeat, this is not a pay-per-view fight. This is a high-level HBO fight. This is as good as an HBO fight can get. I didn't pay for Mayorga versus Vernon Forrest. Shane Mosley versus. I didn't pay for Shane Mosley versus Vernon Forrest. So why should we be paying for Shawn Porter versus Terrence Crawford? Why are we paying for it? Get the fuck out of here. Anyways, barbershop conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. We got to hold our ground against these fighters and against this business of boxing. It's not, they just gonna keep on using us. You know, I holla. Peace.